What's going on, people? Jada Black here, back with another video. Make sure you subscribe to Jada Black live streams too. That's where I'm going to be going live for, regular live streams. I may even do some quick live streams. I also do my late night creep streams, which are late in the night, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, whenever I just feel like streaming. So make sure you go over there, subscribe, click notification bell, as well as like this video. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell here as well. I want to talk about Femcels. I came across this concept from a couple of videos. I didn't know anything about this. Apparently, I believe Turfling and Monkey made a video about it. Also saw a video from a guy by the name of Sean James. And there was another video from a female who was calling herself a femcel, but this was from months ago. Speaking on why people call her, why she believes people think she's ugly, and now there's a such thing as lookism. And I'm probably gonna make a separate video about that, because we got a bunch of isms out there that people are misappropriating and using to fit their narrative, okay? Now, first off, I haven't made a video on incels yet, but I will. But this concept of femcels is something I want to bring to all of your attention. I'm pretty sure if you're watching my videos and you're subscribed to my channel, you already, for the most part, most of you probably already know what an incel is, because I have a majority male audience who are part of the manosphere. They watch red pill content. They understand what an incel is, okay? But they don't know what a femcel is, okay? So I'm gonna speak on what I've been able to see with femcels. To me, femcels are no different than these women who come into male spaces seeking attention, okay? Women who cannot get a man. So what they do is they go into these spaces, while they're in between relationships, or they're going through a dry spell, or maybe it's just wintertime. This is cuffing season. And because this is cuffing season, you're gonna see a lot of women who can't get a man majority of the year. All of a sudden they're with somebody. Okay, and this is the only time they're with somebody. But as soon as winter time is over, they're gonna be right back in these male spaces looking for attention, looking for somebody to validate them. And that is what it seems like. So they are pretty much what I see from femcels. They're basically chameleons. They're like these women who make videos about men who go their own way. They really don't understand the concept, but they want to come to it. They want to make videos on it, and they want to present themselves as if they understand what men are going through. They understand that, it's just hard out here for men, when they are one of the people making it hard for men. They are the main ones who are judging a man off of his height. They're judging a man off of if he can financially take care of her. They're judging him off of his looks. They're not judging him off his accomplishments. They're part of the problem, but they want to come to social media and make videos as if they understand the concept of why men are going their own way. No, they're just trying to pander. They're trying to be the female savior of incels, and that's what femcels are. They want to go into these spaces and say, I agree with you, I'm going through the same thing too. But next thing you know, they get into a particular relationship with these guys, or they befriend these guys, and just until something better comes along. And we see this a lot. You see women going to these male platforms looking for attention that they're not getting at home. And it's very obvious. It's very obvious. So that's what a lot of these female or these femcels are doing. They have nothing going on. See, in their town or their city, they're not deemed attractive. Okay, attractive enough to get the men that they want. And because they can't get the men that they want, they tend to go where they feel like their looks are going to be appreciated. Now, mind you, these people calling themselves ugly and talking about lookism, but then they will go seeking men who are going to find them attractive, who are going to appreciate them for being a woman in a male space. Also, the concept of these women calling themselves femcels, to me, it's just like these women who claim that they're going their own way. Cause y'all know that the women that were going their own way, y'all know that little, that fad, that trend even though it went away because the concept was stupid. No woman truly is going to go her own way, not from a man's attention, not from having, sleeping with a man, not getting his money and resources. So there really is no cause of you going your own way. You're just trying to emulate what you see men are doing. You see, women are always going to be the choosers of the men that they get into relationships with. It's never really the other way around. And because women do most of the choosing, okay, they have a better chance of not being single than being single. But see, women are very picky. Even the unattractive women are picky, especially if they're in a smaller town or smaller city. They picky too. But they go to a bigger city where they are a small fish in a big pond. Now all of a sudden they're femcels. Now all of a sudden they've been single for so long. You've been single for so long because you realize that you're not as attractive as you think you are. Because you have guys who have been boosting your ego. And now you've come back down to reality, and now you want to call yourself a femcel. Now you want to go into these male spaces seeking the attention that you don't get outside of it. Because trust and believe, these same females who come into these male spaces, they don't get that type of attention outside of it. Because if they did, they wouldn't be on YouTube like that. They wouldn't be going from chat to chat or comment section to comment section talking about, we agree with you, being chameleons, not really being authentically who they are. It's basically to get into these male spaces, to gain some type of control as far as feeling comfortable being around a bunch of men. And let me tell you also about these femcels. A lot of these femcels don't have female friends because they don't trust women. They don't like other women. They've probably had a woman, sleep with their boyfriends or husbands, or they've slept with a female's boyfriend or husband, or they fought with other women over other men. So they just have they just don't trust other women like that. So because they don't want to have to compete with the attention of men with other women, they try to go into these male spaces talking about, I agree with you, I go through the same thing, just so they can be that one woman or two women in one space where there's a bunch of dudes. But them dudes is thirsty. Them dudes is hyping them up. Them dudes can't get no attention either. And because they can't get no attention either, they're going to be checking for these women. They're going to be giving these women attention when they really shouldn't be giving these women anything. It's all symbolism. They're using what is considered incel, which I don't necessarily agree with it, but I understand that you have a lot of regular guys today who don't have social skills, okay? They don't. And you have a lot of women who become materialistic. And a lot of these guys just they don't know what type of women to choose from because they themselves are picky. Not as much as women are, but for the type of women that they want. They're constantly looking at women on Instagram and thinking that's the type of woman you should have. Bro, a lot of these aren't the majority. These are a group of women who are having surgeries. These are women who are trying to look like other women. And they're putting themselves out there basically for rent. They're renovating themselves, and that's not what you should be looking for as a girlfriend or wife, if that's what you're looking for. And you damn sure shouldn't be looking to YouTube for a girlfriend or wife. Okay? I don't care how much a female comes in and says, I agree with you, I'm on your side. Do not believe that. They're basically kind of like virtue signaling a bit, and it's all symbolism. It's all symbolism. Because at the end of the day, women are going to pick the guys that they want to sleep with. Men are going to choose the women they want to marry. That's how it works hierarchy-wise when it comes to dating and in relationships and the progression of it. You see, I don't think I'm cut out for a modern day relationship. I don't care what I say. I don't care if I'm talking to a female or not. I don't care if I'm conversating with a woman or not. I'm just not cut out for the modern day relationship or even marriage, because I don't want marriage. I'm more of a lone wolf. If you are a woman and you want to be around me, I ain't got no problem with that. But am I gonna wife you? Am I gonna call you my girlfriend? Most likely not. Okay? And I want y'all to understand, I've had conversations with a plethora of women, women with kids, women without kids. I've seen them all pretty much the same. Especially if I have, well, I wouldn't say met them, but if I've seen them on social media and I've met them through social media and through YouTube, I see a lot of them the same. I don't see them any different. I deal with one the same way I deal with the other. This is why you will never see me wifing up chicks like that who come into male spaces like that, because a lot of these women are just looking for something short-term and temporary. They have not fixed what is inside of them. Okay? So any woman that you're seeing in these male spaces, and if you are a guy, just understand that that woman is only going to use you until she can find something she wants outside of that situation. Those are facts. So you have to treat these women the same, no matter if they're from Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they say they agree with you. I don't care if they say they've been celibate for 5-10 years. You still see them all the same, because any woman worth a damn is not going to go into a male space talking about I'm a femcel. You're just not going to see. You're not going to see that. The only women out here talking about they are femcels is women out here looking for a good beta male, to a good Captain Save-A-Ho to save the day and to make them feel good until they find that guy that they truly want to be with. And those are facts.